The Searsmont community is rallying around those who were affected by Friday's deadly fire and explosion at Robbins Lumber Mill.
Throughout the entire weekend, Mainers stepping up to offer condolences to the loved ones of the firefighter who was killed, as well as supporting those who remain in the hospital. Arlene Stapleton is joining us live from Searsmont this morning and has the latest. Good morning, Leanne.
Hey, good morning, Lee and Sharon. So that explosion happened on Friday, and now it's Monday, and you can actually still see smoke coming from Robbins Lumber. Several fire departments responded. 10 people were injured. One person, Andrew Cross, died. He was a volunteer firefighter with the Morrill Fire Department. Now, Cross was a part of the first crew to respond to the fire, and over the weekend, family, friends, and fellow firefighters reflected on the kind of person he was, some saying that he was a joyful person who was always smiling. On Saturday, dozens of firefighters gathered in Belfast to pay their respects as Cross's body was transferred, from the office of the Chief Medical Examiner.
There were so many people that were very privileged to be able to step up and do this. And he's so loved by this fire department and the community. And people are very thrilled to be able to honor him in this way.
The 10 people injured in the fire were brought to Maine Medical Center in Portland, which is the state's only Trauma 1 center and has the only dedicated burn unit in the state. Now, 8 people are still being treated there. 2 of them have since been taken to Boston for further treatment. And Jim Robbins, one of the owners of the lumber mill, says that 2 sons and a granddaughter were also burned in this fire. Now, since Friday, a number of GoFundMe pages have been set up to support victims of the fire. The town of Searsmont is also setting up a formal fundraiser sometime today. It will be on the town's Facebook page and website. Town officials are also warning people to verify GoFundMe pages before donating, since there are already some fraudulent donation pages set up. Now, town officials also considered canceling the Memorial Day parade next week, but after an outpouring of support, the parade will go on as planned. Town officials say the Memorial Day barbecue is canceled. Instead, a benefit will be organized in the coming weeks. In our next half hour, we'll talk more about the ongoing efforts to support those affected by the fire. Live in Searsmont this morning, Leanne Stapleton, News Center, Maine.
All right, Leanne, thank you very much. Now we'll move on to this, where officials in Westbrook are meeting later today to discuss a moratorium on data centers. Mayor David Morse has proposed the idea, and this would give Westbrook City Council's Housing and Economic Development Committee 180 days to consider a data center impact on infrastructure, services, and resources. He released a statement saying, quote, "I believe that while no data center has been yet formally proposed in the city of Westbrook, a moratorium at this time would be prudent so that we could be prepared if or when such a proposal comes forward." Public comment will start at 6 o'clock. If the council chooses to move forward, a vote on the proposed 180-day moratorium would take place at the regular city council meeting that is scheduled for June 1st.
The Bangor School District is fine-tuning its plan to relocate students and staff for the upcoming school year after finding asbestos in the roof of the Fairmont campus. Superintendent Marie Robinson sent out a letter to parents detailing the timeline of events. In the letter, Robinson says there are 2 public listening sessions scheduled for today to keep everyone informed on the proposals that the school committee will vote on May 28th. If you cannot attend in person, both sessions will be live streamed.